Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I'm your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and welcome back to Avowed did that I think, places things like the Elder Scrolls could probably learn from, if nothing else. Now, don't get me wrong. All that being said, I liked Avowed a lot, I thought that it was a pretty awesome gameplay, pretty intuitive. I thought the magic system was itself pretty unique in terms of having skills that are tied to books that you pick up and level up, as well as skills and as well as spells that you can unlock through perk points and extra investment if you so desire. I think these were great ideas. I thought that the magic gameplay was fun. I thought that the physical gameplay was fun. And I thought the world was really compelling and deep and interesting in ways that, other, big fantasy RPGs weren't. It was definitely fucking unique in a way that I thought was amazing. And then I played Tainted Grail: of Avalon, and that kind of went out the window, unfortunately. Tainted Grail: of Avalon is really, really fucking good. And if you liked Skyrim and you liked Avowed, you should play that. But if nothing else, we return to the reality that Obsidian has a great writing team. I'm praying that it wasn't the writing team at Obsidian that got gutted, for one thing. Que sera, sera. I don't know. I think ultimately this is going to lead to us having probably an interesting game. Obviously, I'd love to see a kind of aftermath of New Vegas that isn't taking place in the show, although I wouldn't be surprised if they went a different direction with that, maybe checking out the Midwest or Chicago, things of that nature, which I think could be interesting, but not. I mean, again, there's been 2 decades of it feels like 2 decades of fucking New Vegas mods, so including excellent story mods that they could definitely pick from. We'll see what they end up going with, if we're being perfectly honest, and I'm kind of excited to see what they do. Again, no, this is after the absolute fucking bloodbath that was the Xbox layoffs. But to bring it back into it, from a Bloomberg report says able to put out something substantial with this. And God, dude, it's just this fucking Xbox cut has gutted so many studios and so many games. Like I said, Elder Scrolls Online, which is a big favorite of mine, got gutted really badly. Id Software has no coders anymore. All of their coders were fired. You know, it's just really fucking rough at the end of the day. But multi-billion, multinational corporation, what can you fucking do? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of HIMedia Headlines for today, July the 8th, 2026. We appreciate you, your time, and your listenership. If you like this episode, join our Discord. We got a great community. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to HIMediaTV. I've been your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.